Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Quest Labs. Today I'm going to show you how you can take your latest published Substack post, turn it into a social media post and share it to social media entirely automatically using make.com, my custom app that I have just created for make.com. It's called Creative Tech Hub. We're going to use also Gemini and an amazing app called Blue. Right, so in order to do that, it's really simple automation. You don't have to worry about remembering anything. I'm going to walk you through the entire settings, but I'm also going to share with you the template so that below this video, in a link below this video, so that you can just simply plug and play and automate it in your make.com account. So first things first, we're gonna need to get your latest published Substack post, and in order to be able to do that, since Substack doesn't have an official API, I have vibe coded a custom app for the make.com, and that's called the Creative Tech Hub app. So what this node is going to do is going to take your latest published Substack post and with everything in it. In order to be able to, those are very simple settings inside of it. In order to be able to do that, you will have to connect it, and for the connection you will have to be a paid member of my Substack Unplugged newsletter on Substack. And if you're not, you can just go to yana-g-y.com and become a paying member. And then all you need to add here is your Substack profile username without the @ symbol in front of it. That's my username. And if we run this node just once, you're gonna see how this app returns the entire data of your latest published Substack post, and that's under the output. And then when you click post, you see an array of your latest 5 published Substack posts. So you are also able to see whether it's for free or paid subscribers. Also the link, the canonical URL, this is the link that we're going to use so that you can add the link to social media, and this is how you can drive traffic to your Substack as well. There's too much data, like a lot of data here, but what we're going to use actually is the title and the description out of this post. If it is a paid post, and if it is a free post, you can use also the body of the post, because as the more data you give, the more context you give to Gemini, the better output it's going to give out for your social media text post. It's really important. And we don't have to go through in these all of the details here. As you can see, the Substack, this is the unofficial API that I'm using to get the latest published Substack post. It has a lot of data in it, but we're just going to use some of it, not the entire data. You don't have to know any of this if it is too complex. For now, you just connect the app. For this, you have to be my paid member and also add your Substack username, and that's basically it. It's going to return your latest 5 published Substack posts, and if you want to share 5 of them, then you can do that also in the automation. For now, to keep the things simple, I'm going to show you how you can share your latest published post. Then we're going to use Gemini, and for this, I am using Gemini 3 Pro Preview, and also I have written a prompt. It's quite a long prompt, which you can also use. You can have it. You will see this in the template. You can have this prompt as well. And as you can see, as a user input, we are using the post title, the post description, which is the subtitle that you have added in your Substack post, and also the HTML body, which is the actual text of the post, if it is available. Because if it is a paid post, it will most probably not be available, because this app here is reading public data only. It's not asking you to log in, to provide your credentials or any of that. And also, if it is a video or an audio post, I have added, just in case it is available, I have added the podcast transcription, which is the text transcription of the recording for more context, so that Gemini can get as much data as possible in order to create the best quality post. So this is the prompt that we are using, and it generates the text And after that, we're going to use the Blotato app, which is an amazing social media automation app. And in order to be able to use that, you also have to be it's a paid app. You also have to subscribe to this app in order to be able to use it, but it has a lot of functions, and it's enabling actually so much features. It also has APIs. You could do crazy stuff with this app. It's totally worth it. It's not that much of expensive app. I'm gonna provide the link to this app as well just below this video. I am using this app because from this app I can share pretty much anything to any social media that I am using. So I have Facebook, LinkedIn, BlueSky, X, and in LinkedIn I can use my profile or a page. For Facebook as well, I can use my profile or a page. I have also Pinterest, I have TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, pretty much all of the social media that the majority of the social media that most people are using, and the social media that are actually can actually generate and drive traffic to your Substack threads as well. So inside of Blotato, you can link all of your accounts, and then you can use it here to share to social media and create posts and then automatically publish to social media. Right, so in order to do that, it's basically one and the same node that we are using, and the node is called create a post. And when you open the settings, you're going to see that, so you have to have a connection, then you have to use the platform, and as you can see, I have all of the available platforms here. So I have in the list here because I have linked all of my accounts right here. For this post, I am using my Facebook account, and I'm using also my Facebook page. You'll have to select those here. They're going to be available after you connect your account to Blotato app. And then for the text post, I am using the text from Gemini, which is the output, the result out of this node right here. And when you click here, you will see that out of Gemini, you have this thing result. That's actually what Gemini returns after it has written the post. And then I am adding this arrow here, but you could also add some emoji or whatever you like. And also I am adding the link to the post as well, because I want Facebook to send people to my post as well. And for me, that's not actually mandatory, but I have found that Facebook is not displaying the actual image when I share the link like that. So I have added the post cover image just in case, so that I make sure that Facebook is displaying also an image along with the post. And that's basically it. That's the entire setting. We are just changing the account in the next nodes. So here I'm using LinkedIn. I have also my personal account, and I'm posting on my page. That's both valid for Facebook and LinkedIn, because I don't want personal accounts separate because of my 9-to-5 job. Then I'm using the text and the canonical link, and also again the cover image from the post. As for BlueSky, because it's really limited in terms of number of symbols, and sometimes Gemini can go beyond the limitation of the post, I have added only the link here. But if you want, you could also add the results like this and move it like first before the actual link, and then if you want to split them, then otherwise it's gonna be displayed really in a very awkward way. But yeah, if you want to add here, like for example some text or some arrow or something like that, I just don't do that, because the link itself is big enough, so like long enough, and it's like eating too much of the length of the post, and I don't want to get too many errors. So for me, it's important to just share the link to my BlueSky account, and that's basically it. No media, no nothing. As for X, I am using my account here. I have the text post as well, and then I also have the link. One thing that you have to keep in mind is that you don't wanna overdo this. You don't wanna share only this. So you have to have other content in your social media profile in order to not get shadow banned, because social media doesn't really want to display external links. They're very sensitive. They try to keep people on the platform because of the ads, and that's really important to any social media, and especially for X. They have actually shadow banned Substack links. So in order to work around this, I have implemented a custom domain so that they cannot recognize whether this is Substack or not. It's working really well, and if you want to test, you will see that if you don't have a custom domain, then your link is displayed without the image and it's not really visualized very well. But if you have a custom domain, it's visualized with the image and the way that it's supposed to. So it's working really, really well. Then we hit save, and we hit also save for the scenario. And I have added also those notes here just in case that it returns errors, so that I can collect those errors. In this way, I make sure that the scenario doesn't stop because of those errors. I just really can come back later and fix them. I don't want it to stop if it misses one post. I have scheduled this to run every day so that it doesn't eat too much of my units on make.com, because it's enough for me. I am posting once per day, so I don't really need it to run more often than that. So that's basically it. So let's run this scenario right now. So it's getting my post. It's Gemini now gets the details and it's turning it into a social media post. And if you want to have different social media posts, you can definitely add a router here and create different nodes of Gemini. And you don't really have to use different prompt. You can just simply add here, instead of social media, in the row, instead of social media, say something like you are a Facebook or a Twitter or a X or LinkedIn social media copywriter, and so on. And one thing I would like to point out here is that you want to read that actual prompt right here, because it is adapted for my content and for my audience. I would highly recommend to go through it. It's not that long, so go through it, give it more context about yourself, about your audience, and about who you are and how are you unique, so that it's more accurate. So I have successfully shared my post to Facebook and to LinkedIn, to BlueSky, and let's check. It's actually just posted on X. That's my X account. As you can see, it's just under 3 minutes right now. It's visualized the way that I wanted to visualize. There are some hashtags. I'm pretty okay with the actual wording. And let's see, Facebook. So that's my page here. And yes, it is actually the very same. There is the post, and I also have it on LinkedIn with the post and the image. And for BlueSky, so I have just a link. So most probably we will also have to add the image to BlueSky. So, and now I'm gonna show you how actually you can also test just one of the nodes of the nodes on make.com. So let's find the image. So it's not podcast URL. I'm looking for a URL, so that's my cover image like this. So in order to be able to test this, I'm gonna unlink this just for a moment and run this one and see how it works. We have to wait a little bit now. It shouldn't get too much time. Yeah, now it's ready. So let's see what happened here. Let's refresh. And yeah, voila, that's actually what I wanted to, the effect that I wanted to achieve. So Okay, so I'm saving it like this so that you have it also with the image. If it sometimes gets an error, so you just simply remove that. And that's basically it. Now let's connect the other nodes like this, save it, and here you can enable it and let it run. And that's it. That's basically all of it. So check the description below this video to find the template, plug and play it into your make.com account, and I wish you tons of social media traffic to your Substack.